Hey everybody, welcome back to some tournament coverage. This is the top 8 event of the Slice of Alchemy. It's featuring HearSayTTV and the_Ida doing the commentary for it. And there's a lot of variety of top 8 decks as well. And that breakout deck Runes is also here in the top 8 as well. It's always a good time there. So we definitely have some spicy decks here for you in this top 8. And as always, it's just some phenomenal coverage overall. So if you enjoy the content, don't forget, hit that like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. And hope to catch you in one of our many events that we hold every month.
Okay, so here we go. We got SirHamilton loading up.
Oh, here we go. Game on. So what has been your favorite card so far there, Ida, out of the new set? Have you had any like banger cards? You're like, this is my card I'm gonna brew around, or this is what you want to do?
Well, in the new set, I've been playing a lot of mainly what is it? Draft.
Mm-hmm.
So, just enchant these saga enchantments and ninjutsu, like there's just so many possibilities. And yeah, look, we see the 2 new cards from the new set in this opening hand. A lot of naturalists, which is something that you kind of want to see, right?
I agree, but I feel like I don't want to see 3 of them.
I mean, but the greed in this hand.
I do. I love this new card, the commune. Is it Common of Spirits, where you can look for a land or an enchantment? I think that's friggin' sweet.
Yeah. And yeah, get a land off the top.
Like you can just you can always, like, I love those spells where you can keep a 1-lander hand and not really worry, especially if you have a 1-mana spell that can have you dig deep enough to find a land.
I mean, it is risky.
It is risky.
But here you go. You got
here, draw a card, the value. And look at this, the red mana to boot, so you can cast out your Showdown of Skulls so you don't run out of gas.
Oof. But hey, it's all right. We might have gotten a little wrecked a little bit, but you're just gonna refill your hand.
Yeah, so I think we Showdown here. Showdown's great. Get 4 extra cards. Okay, sorry, I meant to say get 4 extra lands.
Yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate kind of thing. Hitting 1 land is all right, but hitting 3 lands and then drawing a land, oops, all lands, kind of dead.
Yeah. Just no worries, guys. Welcome to my only lands. Please subscribe.
Please subscribe, indeed. And just you're not. It is a bummer you're not getting the extra counters. You miss 1 counter. And you got to kind of play as many spells as possible to throw onto this naturalist. But that is one of these things that kind of scares me about these decks is especially enchantment decks like this. You're putting everything on one guy, and it's not fun when that just one guy gets removed. But hey, you got Showdown.
Turgid.
Oh, Turgid.
Okay, now I'm interested. Now you had my attention. Now you have my you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Yeah, this Turgid just getting value immediately.
Turgid. I guess you got City Stalker. You got the City Stalker. You have the City Stalker.
And then
I wonder What the other? They're
if
only
you're
running. They're
Sir
running 2 up, so you can.
Hamilton, you kind of feel bad because you want to play this showdown, but not when Turgrid's still there on the other side. It's just going to be too rough for you.
Well, it doesn't. It only exiles, right? It exiles the top 4 cards. It doesn't. I don't think it discards.
Yeah, but when Showdown dies on the other side, so if
Oh,
Sir
that's right. It's
Hamilton
sacrifices, and then it goes. That's right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yes, that's right.
and you know this 6 swinging in is good, but you know,
I like this. Okay, I like this synergy because they're running the new Gitrog, which you can sacrifice a creature to tap it down. So if you have Turgid out,
sacrifice it, it comes
to your
back.
side. This is some synergy, this is some spice.
Yeah, and Sir Hamilton kind of in a bad spot. Path of Peril, getting rid of the other side of the battlefield, and I mean, you got 10 damage coming in. That life that was gained doesn't really matter. So is there why don't we swing in with the boar? Is there something that I missed there mentally?
I don't know why you don't swing in with the board here. I guess like you need a blocker in case they just start going off. Because like the runes deck does have the ability to just play a creature, play haste, start drawing cards, and going off.
Gotcha. Better safe.
So especially once the Rune Force champion comes down, they can get a haste. Oh, okay. This Abzan midrange is just going off.
Yep. You know, Showdown is great, but when you aren't getting those counters, when you miss a counter on a creature, it's not so great.
And now it looks like the Abzan player is going to get another Showdown too.
Yep. In 2 turns, it'll be hanging out over here, and I don't know.
So I guess you're exiling, right? You have to exile here. I feel like you have to get rid of Turgid before things go wild.
I mean, yeah. The problem is you still... Okay, we're not taking out Turgid.
Not taking out Turgid. Okay, so you plan on... So you're going to give it haste. You're going to give it lifelink.
Okay, so yeah, this is you all being true. It's all about like these big value plays. I love this runes deck.
The runes deck it's pretty nasty. In standard, it's really, really good. Okay, Seraph is the nut draw here. I'm wondering if they have any removal. Okay, so this gets sacrificed, goes over to L side. They actually get a counter on Seraph because it's a sacrifice permanent.
I mean, we do see some removal spells on the other side of the battlefield. But hey, Showdown being in here again. You know, you gotta swing in.
Seraph only needs 3 counters. If Seraph gets 3 counters on their turn, they can take away the 3 counters and exile their entire board. And they get to keep everything. SirHamilton going for the Showdown again. I think they're just trying to look for removal just for Turgid.
I mean,
9/9 Haster right now.
But this is the what is this? This is the third showdown, right?
Third showdown, yeah.
Okay.
So now Hamilton can essentially just draw cards, or do they want to start putting out spirits? Probably just starting to put out spirits, starting to go wide.
I mean,
but you do know that they have a board wipe there in hand.
A board wipe that is soon to Oh no! The party is over. That is just the saddest. That is that's so rude. Was that in the graveyard this whole time?
No, that was in their hand.
Okay, yeah. So that's the one that doesn't have.
But even so, this is what's brutal. It was Seraph. This is a one of Seraph. I'm pretty sure in the deck list. Seraph. Nope, there's two of. But they can just go to their upkeep or beginning of combat, whenever they can do it, and they can actually remove all 3 counters and exile everything that's 3 CMC or less, other than Seraph. So they would have actually gotten their that banishing thing, the enchantment. So they would have got their Yasharn back. But because of that, they make them destroy that. Or sacrifice it. They get that back as well. Like the Turgid player would get that, and then you can exile something else on their side.
That's just too powerful. And now I have a cat who's wanting to get in my lap.
I mean, who doesn't like kitties, right?
And then, making this Rune Forge cost 5 is that's going to be painful. SirHamilton has a lot of mana available, but
look at this 9/9 Seraph. This says, yeah, sure, go ahead, cast out your Rune Forge, give it haste, give it trample, but I still have a 9/9.
Yeah, you're gonna need to find everything. You're gonna need to find all the gold to be able to punch through.
And anyone who's chilling in chat, be sure to hit that link for Zep Room. Come in and chill out and hang out in the room. Enjoy the space. Come and chat with us. If they can't get rid of... Okay, so they can remove 4 counters and get rid of everything except for Turgid and Seraph.
Just all of the value, all of the draws.
Okay, I think, when did they get flying? Do they get flying now? When does the enchantment give you flying? The Hallow.
7 enchantments.
7 enchantments, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, now. So now everything has flying. You can hit over. You're going to hit for 9, 10. You're going to block 1. Yeah, so 9 damage. No, 10 damage.
Oh. 10 damage coming in. But, like you said, we got 11. The wolf.
Well, you got the wolf, and you just exile everything. Boom. Goodbye.
Everything is exiled. And then we're just starting from the bottom. Now we're here. We dig up.
What do we tutor for?
I think it's going to be a land. It's just going to be a land.
I think you're tutoring for removal here. Do they run Infernal Grasp? No, just a Vanishing Verse as their instant. That's something for 2 mana that they can get. Or maybe they go for Vorinclex. Well, you're not dying next turn. All right, see what this Rune Forge gets. Probably gonna get. It's not. I don't think it's probably gonna get Trample. I'm assuming. No, it wants haste. Okay. So now you're just hoping to draw something off of this. We know there's only 2 runes left in the deck.
Only 2? Oh, because yeah, we saw that. Okay, we got our last showdown.
Got the last showdown. And what does showdown find? More lands.
The second 3-land showdown.
So do you wish to sacrifice a permanent? If you do not, Get Rug does not untap. All right, putting some bodies on the field. Oh, so they probably tutored for Lolth, it looks like it. We can sacrifice a land to draw a card. Swinging with Get Rug. Coming in for 6. Coming through. Choo, choo, choo.
Okay, more runes. More runes.
Okay, so we put some counters on things. Give it trample. I don't get this play. It already has trample. I don't understand why you wouldn't give trample to the other thing that doesn't have trample.
You know, maybe
So you need to do 4 damage here. Look at this. They're just drawing so many. How are they finding their enchantments? Oh, it brings them out of the yard. Okay, I get you. Okay, now you found your trampler.
Oh, Kami is the one bringing it out of the yard?
Kami is the one that brings it back, yeah. Excuse me. And I think that's lethal.
I mean, it looks like lethal.
Feels like lethal.
This is just... I destroyed the whole board, and then you got the board back.
Well, that's the thing with this this runes deck that I've noticed is that they don't really so much care about board wipes as long as they find the Rune Forge that allows them to continue to get value. Like they can kill you with 1 creature.
I mean, that's kind of what we saw.
It's kind of what we're seeing.
Oh my god. What a swingy match. If knowing nothing, knowing nothing, I was like, wow, this runes deck ran out of gas, but look at it. It is blasted back into action.
I gotta read Kami again. Kami says at the beginning, whenever you cast an enchantment, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And at the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put in the yard, put it to the battlefield this turn, you may return it. Okay, so I want to know, how were they getting back the enchantments? Were they just drawing? Were they just drawing them off the top?
I mean, it kind of...
That seems highly unlikely, right?
It looked like it from... I mean, hey, you can get god draws however you want.
That's some pretty nutty god draws.
Hey, it's sometimes that's just how magic be.
That's just how it be, right? That's just how it do.
And all in that as well, that was on a 1-land hand, right?
Yeah, 1 land, kept a 1-lander.
SirHamilton was just like, you know what? Who needs Who needs lands when I oops draw all cards?
Yeah. Oops. God draw. But I think I'm still saying like this, the Jeskai deck, I think trounces is going to trounce on this just by having the board wipe.
I mean, it's just so crazy this runes deck with all the value. Like there were times where the showdown wasn't getting all the counters because the creatures were killed, but then you know what? I don't need that. All I need are the cards.
I just need the cards.
And you know what? Fine, I'll take lands with my showdowns like the last game. And look at me now, Mom. I'm on TV. Sounds like your pup wants to get on the Magic action.
My pup wants to get in on the action. Here, let's go get her. Let's go get her.
Well, we see SirHamilton caught on 3 lands, which you hate. You hate for it. So, I mean, all of this value on the other side of the battlefield is just you're not getting it. You're not getting it. Sidetracks is bad. You know, there's nothing wrong with watching games in the nude. And there's nothing wrong with showing that. And this match is, I don't know if we can value it out. I don't. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Talking on mute, you know, the classic thing.
So SirHamilton could not find their lands. And
okay, looks like your Absent got a win there.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
You know, you need lands if you want to win.
You're on mute. I cannot hear you.
I'm on mute. You might need to hop back and come back in. I know that there's.
There you go. Now I hear you.
Okay.
Did you see the doggo?
I saw the dog. What's the dog's name?
Kita.
Kita. How old is the pup? Looks very young.
Kita's 3. Or yeah, she's 3. She'll be turning. She's 3 right now. I was like, yeah, she's 3 right now. She's turning 4. She'll soon be 4.
She looks just so young for her age.
Yeah. She's like a little runt.
You know, like runts are just are great though. And then talking about runts, here we are, SirHamilton. SirHamilton getting some cards down. Now, game number 2, SirHamilton was stuck on 3 lands, and it looks like, you know, SirHamilton kind of still okay. No, we got our 4th land, and that's kind of all we need, right?
You just need the 4th land. I think you go. What I guess do you want to be aggressive here and go Kami into? Don't want to tap the red source. As you know, Arena Auto Tapper be doing things.
You know, it does what it wants to do, and you know that's fine.
It just doesn't acknowledge that there's 2 other red spells in your hand. I could get it if there was no red spells in hand, but there was 2.
There's 2
No, I was like, yeah, you want to use this red source, right?
You don't really need this. And that is one of the things, though, in like playing paper Magic like once or twice a year now, is like, you know, you don't really have to think as much. You know, auto tapper kind of messes you up sometimes, but you kind of get like, if you're playing like a 3-color deck, you're kind of aware of it. But like when you're playing paper, you're like, oh, I really need to focus because I can mess this up.
I don't see how Port gets out of this one. This is a jam. You're at 12. You're like, well, you're going to be at 7 life here, and you're walking into a showdown on 2, Runeforge that can go and find haste, and then you just start putting counters and everything, and then you're going to have the Naturalist, which is going to make all your runes cost 0.
Yeah. Oof. This is not so great. Not so great if you're Elport. Vanishing Verse, though, that's a start. It's a start. It's a slow start. Meat Hook for 1. Okay. We gained 1 life. We're back. We're back in the game. We got 8.
All right, down to that's 8 to 14. All right, so we see the Naturalist come down here. Then we're going to see the Runeforge come down, and then it's just Value Town. Because we know we're going to draw at least 3 cards. Rune's going to come down, go get haste.
Yeah, but where are our lands?
Don't need them. Everything's free right now.
Wait, Naturalist?
So Naturalist makes your runes cost 1, your enchantments cost 1 less. But then Runeforge says all of your runes cost 1 mana, 1 colorless mana. But because Naturalist is out, it actually makes them cost free.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I haven't played. It's been a few moments. That I've played Standard.
They just want to win more here. They already got lethal. They're like, yep, let's just keep adding on.
You know, you're like, hey, I'm on TV. I want everyone to see that I'm on TV.
I'm doing it live, Mom.
I'm doing it live. Wow. So it looks like this is
table 3 going into a game 3.
Game number 3, table 3. Another kind of looks like
another runes matchup, but kind of a different list. Running Catilda, I think it is, from Crimson Vow.
Catilda is just like a fun card. I'm not gonna lie. It's just
Catilda is a fun card. It's one of those like it's definitely one of those creatures too that's an I win creature.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe that's why we're just playing 1. Because you only need 1 card to win.
And this looks like a mirror. Yeah, this is a mirror. Gotta love a good game 3, and you gotta love a mirror match. You know, like mirror matches to me, it's always like who has the bigger cojones.
Who's the better player?
Yeah.
Because, you know, everything is equal except our minds. And it does look like Naya Runes also won over Gruul Werewolves. So we'll have 3 Naya Runes decks in top 4, since this is a mirror. All right, we're just gonna say I'm gonna get 1 damage in.
Yeah, get in your damage while you can. Offer the trade. Do you trade here? I mean, I feel like I would trade here solely on the fact is that I have another one in hand.
Yeah, or you can get double the counters, right? I mean, why not get greedy?
Why not get greedy? Statement
always
so
mine.
not ever true.
That's always my plan. Let's just get greedy. Let's just do it.
If I can do the thing, why not do it? Here's a trade. I figured I would trade here too. I think that's a good trade.
I disagree. I want all the counters, and you know, why not?
I think I'm going naturalist here. I would spend all your mana wisely. Spend all your mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
I think don't
do it. Don't do it.
Oh, this is the greedy play. You just want that 1 extra counter?
Oh man.
That's gonna make next turn. Okay.
See, Vorobey knows. Vorobey knows.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty sweet though, because now you can double spell. So it looks like you might have been right.
I mean, getting the greed. Don't put the counter on the other player.
Drawing the right land too.
You love to see it when it happens.
Oh, and it just says target creature. I never knew that it just says target creature. That you can put counters on another creature, like like your opponent's creatures.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes you just want to be friendly.
Yeah, I like this play here. But can you survive?
Oh, you get to draw a card. You're going to put 2 counters. Or, sorry, 2 power.
Yeah, you get 2 counters. You're going to draw 2 cards. And you're going to give that squirrel or the spirit lifelink.
So we don't see a lot of... There's no board wipes in Naya, right? So
no, especially like not in these 2 lists that I'm seeing.
So this is top tier play. Spread the love, because if you kill one of my creatures, I have another creature out here.
Let's see, Valorous Stances, Circle of Confinement. Yeah, their removal is basically just exiling and exiling and target removal, it seems.
Oh, this hurts.
Oh
this
man,
hurts.
Boseiju is such a good card.
I know.
It's such a good card. The fact that it's uncounterable, and it does so much. Like it just says, yeah, I'm going to destroy either a non-basic, a land. Was it a non-basic land, an enchantment, or an artifact for 2?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. That card's so good that it's seeing play in Legacy.
I love these like kind of utility lands, or I mean, especially what is it? It's been since Zendikar Rising where we've seen cards do more than one thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like now, like it's almost like when you move in, like you're moving into newer Magic. Like if your card doesn't do more than one thing, it's not strong enough.
Yeah. What's like why play this card if it can't? Which I think like makes the game more interactive. And then like these saga creatures are just wild. It's just what a wonderful world we live in.
Mm-hmm. So now we can double up the counters here.
I mean, we could have been tripling.
Trample lifelink. Yeah, I'm about it. Put 2 counters on the other one, or are you going to put 2 counters, or are you going to spread the love?
I think this is kind of the hard thing. I feel like you need to spread the love, but at the same time, you can't spread the love. Because your opponent is gonna make this crazy big creature probably. But with a Valorous Stance, just making your creature a wall, you don't really have to worry too much about this turn.
Well, if you have an exiling effect here instead of Stance doesn't do much, and I think that's what you need here. You need something to get rid of that creature.
Yeah. Looking at my Runeforge, I got 4 Runeforge champions that I'm just waiting to draw.
It's always the thing too. You're like, I just need this draw. I just need this draw. You need to go out? You need to go out? You need to go out?
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let the dog go outside.
Let the dog out. So
Exiling effect. Here we go.
Here we are. Exile. You know, getting into a modest 2, you know. And then here we go. We're gonna load back up. I wonder if either one of these players is running Tamiyo Safekeeping. And just little dinky donks back and forth. Okay, Hallowed Haunting. We have 3 enchantments so far.
Now, Ida, I have an odds for you. Okay.
Okay.
I have a tree in my backyard.
Okay.
What are the odds that my dog gets tangled in the tree and forces me to go outside to go get her?
Does she get tangled on the tree often?
Every time. She knows how to go. She goes around the tree and then doesn't know how to come back around. So her
gotcha.
lead shortens, and she's like, "Fuck, I'm stuck." I'm like, "Well, just go around the tree the way you came." "Fuck, I'm stuck." "Dad, I'm stuck." Like, just go around the tree. I'm stuck.
Oh my god. Dogs are adorable in how sometimes they're just really, really dumb.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we go find haste.
I guess we can't. Are the haste runes gone? No.
I definitely would. I guess I get that you want trample and you're gonna draw. Hopefully, to put a bunch of counters on here for trample.
How many counters do we just put on? 50?
And let's give it lifelink. Let's continue putting the counters on here.
I mean, that's...
And this is runes, man. This is runes.
This is runes just ruining it for...
Yeah, let me just kill you with 1 creature.
Opponent opponent just has 1 land untapped. And this is just saying, I win.
I win. This is just an I win more play. This is Mom on TV.
Look at me. I'm on TV.
All right, so we got Jeskai versus Runes. It looks like everything's on the up and up. Looks like we're on SirHamilton is on the play.
And this is top 4. So we've cut to top 4.
Excuse me, sorry.
Hope
that wasn't too loud. Okay, so this is actually gonna be pretty brutal here, seeing as they just drew the Forge champion, but they're gonna go with the Naturalist instead.
All right. Sorry, I had a little bit of a sound thing.
Come on, just guy, don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. There you go. That's some
There
value.
we
That's
go.
some value. That's some value.
That is some great value right there.
Let's see. I want to look over this list here, Hinata, so that the interaction we have is divide by 0. Oh yeah. So like, look at all this this one-on-one interaction. Divide by 0, Fateful Absence, Magma Opus, Prismari Command, Fading Hope. We just gotta hold them off.
We're just gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry, I'm hearing like the stream in the background.
Oh, so good. You need to go up top of the room. And oh yeah. He's already gone, so he can't hear me. So divide by 0, great. We already knew we had that target. We had that kind of stall time there.
All right.
Did you figure it out, Ida?
All right. Yeah, I had to mute the broadcast in the metaverse.
In the metaverse, it was like God was speaking to you.
Yeah.
Ida, you are God.
I believe that 100%.
Okay, Divine Purge would be tasty here. No, we're gonna go Hinata. Okay.
I mean,
We know that this does. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty gross here because we're gonna get the Rune Forge down, and then we're gonna start having free mana.
Now I'm looking at this deck list for this combo deck, and does it have a way to deal with multiple things at once, or is it just?
Well, so right now, Divine Purge is the card that they need because Divine Purge wipes their board. But right now they have 12 damage coming across the board. If they get the haste, which I'm assuming they will, yeah. So this is free. Hopefully they don't draw into any other enchantments. If they draw into any other enchantments, then it's LGGs. There's the other enchantment. So we'll just say LGGs. The Arena really likes to give it to you, you know?
Yeah. Here we go. Here's the win for you.
Oh, they chose not to. So Divine Purge is in hand. That would be the only reason why they take that damage. So looking for Purge. I don't see the scoop. Purge is pretty huge because it makes their creatures also come in tapped.
Well.
So we have, well, there's Magnum Opus, so we can kill 2 things and tap down 2 things.
Looks kind of scary. Yep. There we go. Magma Opus letting us survive for one more turn.
1 turn.
Well, I think that might be a caveat because you never know with these
Well,
decks.
it's like we're looking if they find the Trample Ruin, then it's a good game.
Yeah.
Now they might have Fading Hope in hand. Choosing to put so the cabins have to go on that regardless. Great card to drop off the top.
All right.
Can you find the trample? Nope. Lands.
Some lands.
Come on, Opus. You're almost there. You're almost there, Opus. Ooh, SirHamilton's wondering if they go all in. I think he needs something next turn. I don't think he go all in yet.
I think you go all in. I think you go
You're
all
such
in.
a greed. You're such a greed.
You gotta go all in.
You're such a greed. Yeah, see, Hamilton's on my side.
Yeah.
Go in for the swing. I don't know why you don't swing both. Oh, must have another
Opus.
Has to have another Opus. Kills the ruin, taps down that. Yeah, this is the Opus. Tap down your lands, tap down your creature, kill your creature, tap down the other two creatures.
Yeah, but this is just, you know, still buying time. This isn't making you safe. You know.
Oh, this is safe right now. We got 12 damage on board right now.
12 isn't 14 though.
I mean, 12. You're correct. 12 isn't 14, but one more Opus in hand.
One more Opus, yes. But I feel like Divine Purge.
There's the counter. I love to see it. You love to see it. Pay for it. Make them tap out. All right, that's lethal. It's lethal. Swinging in with Hall Storm Giants. Come on, baby. Hall Storm Giants.
Oh yeah, I always
Hit
forget about those.
Hit him with lethal. He doesn't see it. No, he doesn't see it. No.
Oh my god.
No. You had lethal. You had lethal.
Oh no. You know, that could just be you've been playing Arena all day and your brain don't work.
You had lethal.
The lethal is here and lethal is
You had lethal, you didn't do it, and now it sucks that the Hamilton drew Bezeju. So now they can kill off the land.
and then you go, oh yeah, I had that land. Maybe what happened was they just had you know how sometimes you have the play in your head that you want to do and the card that you got. So maybe Halo did find that that card that does the thing that they want it to do. And you know, they're just going to choose to win that way.
Oh man, this is people go for the greed, man. The greed. You know what? I can't blame you. You know, you want to go for the greed because you know you love the greed. You get excited because the deck does what you want it to do.
Yeah. Who wants to win the way just win by your deck kind of doing semi good stuff? No, you want to win by I guess you don't want to win. I don't know what this yeah, I think that's just a big punt. They missed
Yeah,
lethal.
they missed lethal. Halo had the win in hand. They were tapped out, and you had lethal.
And you know, these commies are just so annoying. They don't.
Yeah, and they just come back. They don't die.
You can't kill them, and you'll always be sad. Yeah, I mean, whew.
So what's brutal here is that basically they can go Hollowed Fountain and then into Kami. Now you go Hollow Haunting into Hollow Haunting into Kami. And you're just going to get 7 spirits.
I mean,
I just feel so bad. Halo had lethal and missed it.
had lethal, and now, I mean, granted, they do have 6 cards in hand. You know, one card actually does nothing. But you know, they lost out on leveling up their prize money.
Spread the love here. get more counters, get more life. They're just out of reach now. I don't think Jeskai now. I think Jeskai with that that punt really cost them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way back out of this. You know.
Yeah. Again, giving trample to a creature that already has trample.
I mean, that's just how SirHamilton likes to win. He likes the double trample.
True. So that's So you survive here. This is a surviving play. What's that? 5. They take it is. They go to 1.
But if we put the trample on the other,
it's lethal.
It's lethal. So everyone's missing lethal? Is that the thing?
And I think this is just a miss lethal party. And the Halo's out, yeah. Halo, you missed your opportunity. You had lethal.
Halo's going to watch the VOD and be kicking themselves all night. But hey, they're doing it for the views, you know?
They're doing it for live, right? Just doing it for the content.
They just want to be on live stream fails, and that's fine.
I'm going to have to go back and clip it.
On, was it MTG Top 8 or something? I forget what the thing is.
I'm gonna do my own thing. I was gonna make let's do 10 greatest punts.
10 greatest punts.
It's about football.
Let's see. Let me think of a football play. I know the Colts had Vanderjack, but that was probably like 5 years ago, maybe 10.
Man, you're living in the past.
And that's the only punter. That's the only punter I can think of. I don't.
You can't think of Robbie Gould. What's his Barkley from the Bears? We got what's that? I'm pretty sure he plays in the Colts. He's what's his name? Blakenfield, something like that. Blakefield.
Oh. Sounds
he's an old kicker.
You know, the Colts are all about their old kickers.
It's true. They're I think kickers are one of the oldest players between like quarterbacks.
Because you don't
like I don't get a run. I just get to kick the ball, right? And then if anyone touches me, you're fucked.
Yeah. Don't touch me. So SirHamilton up by 1 with an asterisk on it because more of Halo missing lethal. But that's magic.
That's magic. That's
you only win.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it do.
You can only win by winning, and you can only do by doing. So I think we're going to see a naturalist or a visitor naturalist.
But you know what? This is why you don't concede. You see a lot of players that see it and then they just concede. They're like, yeah, I lose, and concede. But for plays like this, they might not see it. They might not see that they have lethal.
And it is one of those things. We're in top 8 or sorry, top 4. So that's 7 rounds in. So it's like 7 hours of gaming at a high level because we have just excellent players. So it's easy as casters to say y'all be fooling, but when you're playing this and you're in round 7, we've all been there.
Oh man, we got the pass. There's your compadre. Swords and statutes.
There's swords and statutes.
Making fun of your head. We should be making fun of that jawline, Swords.
Whoa!
Not your jawline, his jawline.
his beautifully sculpted face.
He definitely looks like he's been sculpted by friggin' the gods themselves, just chipped away at marble.
That's like the hardest thing about streaming or commentating with him, is because we'll say follow us, and then we'll give both our our websites, our Twitch accounts, and then everyone just follows him because he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like, Swords has that kind of smile for like gum, like he has that smile, like they're advertising gum and fresh breath. Like he just looks, looks the part.
He has the kind of smile that will make you leave your family. Just like, I don't need my family. I got this hunk to look at.
Yeah, you just want to run away. The swords and statues, it talks that's the whole name. It's all about him.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So here we go. Burning Hands still wrecking it. Everything that SirHamilton has put down has been let go. But these commies, you can't get rid of them. You can try,
can't get rid of them. Yeah,
you can't get rid of them.
All right, so now we can do this. Go get probably a haste. You're gonna get haste. No, yeah, actually, you probably can't. You're probably gonna get the trample.
So we have a third piece of removal or a fifth piece of removal. It just seems like, yep.
Oh, that's a good way of getting rid of Kami.
Exiling the Kami.
Kamehameha.
Runeforge, just getting any rune. Like, it's wild to see these rune decks because you hadn't seen them, right?
Yeah. Well, so like I remember when they first came out. And this is a shout out to Guillotine, because Guillotine thought that these runes were broken, and he played them, I think, for like a month straight of them coming out, and they were all right, but like they just needed this a certain piece and certain cards to rotate out, and now the rune deck is here. The thing is, with the Runeforge champion is that it can go into your graveyard. I think if it could only go into your library, it would be decent. Like, if it was only just your library, I'm cool with. But the fact that it can go into your graveyard as well, like you have to get rid of everything. Mm-hmm. But now this is why Farewell is such a good card.
Yeah,
6 mana, exile, everything. Everything's
gone, and then here we go. So far, Halo has been able to deal with this.
Okay, approach. Okay,
got our approach.
Can we draw?
Now we're going to be seeing a lot of spirits. So we need to make this happen, and they're just gonna they're going to be growers, not showers.
4/4 spirits.
Yeah, you have one more turn to wipe the board.
Is this Scoop City? Or did you draw the nut? Did you draw Divine Purge?
Are we? Yeah. Is it Scoop City? Is it?
Farewell! Oh my goodness!
What a top deck! Oh my God!
What a top!
Breathing in some life. Halo gasping for air, and then bam! There we go. Throwing this.
So go get the archive. That's fine. No creatures on board. No creatures on board. Can we approach? Approach for the win. All right, Hanada's good.
I think approach is what, 2 cards down still?
1, 2, 3. It's now 4 cards down.
You're having to put the rune on a land, and then now a rune on a land.
Yeah, you just gotta draw cards.
3 mana.
Oh no!
Draw.
Let's go, Halo. Okay, land. Creature.
Okay,
wait, they didn't exile. Oh, they did exile the graveyard. Like, they didn't exile the graveyard. Are you kidding me?
No, you gotta exile it. Everything is gone. So yeah, now we
gonna
need the
draw cards
haste
here.
though.
I don't think they have the haste. I think all the haste has got exiled.
Oh, that's not good. Divine Purge.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
So
So
Halo
if Halo wins this game, Halo should have won the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah. Well, everyone should have won.
Whoa. Okay, could have won.
They could have won. Yeah, that's correct. Like could have made it through, although they done messed up. Ron. I think that's the phrase.
Hey, Ron. All right, approach is 2 cards down. Oh! Approach in the hand. Land to the side. We have approach mana.
And there we go.
Nope, we have approach mana next turn.
Yeah, it's what, 5?
It's 7 mana, I think, so it'll cost 6.
Okay. And we did not get the draws that we needed.
Yep, and GG's.
GG's.
Off the approach.
Going to game number 3.
Game 3. Halo, you could have won it. You could have advanced. You could have advanced.
Halo could have went up in the cash bucket, from
Could have went to the El Finerinos.
Yeah, it's from $10 to at least $20. But hey, you know what? It's all right.
Okay, so there's 2 farewells in Jessica's sideboard. I guess what do they want to do here? Probably the Valorous Stances goes in because they go pretty big. Farewells are in. Burning Hands is in. Finding the one of 2 keys.
We got 2 visitors.
Oh man, this is looking like game 1 here. So I don't trample on 1. They're both they're both 2/2s.
I mean, with the I don't necessarily like this. I think with the board wipes on the other side of the battlefield, you just want to play one at a time. Yep.
Burning Hands, yeah.
I just feel like playing one at a time will help you with these board wipes.
Now you need to have what is the kind of counter they have? They have to divide by 0 here because they're going to play a Rune Forge. Burning Hands, okay. So it gets this. Go gets haste.
Gotta get that haste.
Gotta get the haste on. So now they need target removal here. They need there's showdown. So they need land they need land, and they also need a counterspell. So there's land. Hinata. Okay. I think we can put this to Scoopsville.
Well, we can't scoop.
I mean, no, not yet. Never scoop early, but I think we're walking that road.
You think so?
I think so. Oh yeah, there's Kami.
There's our favorite Kami. Not enough mana to attack though into this or to build up this Rune Forge to be bigger.
There's a Hall of Storm Giants.
I mean, Hall of Storm Giants is just a for Halo is just a hey, enters the battlefield, tap land. That's pretty much it.
Counter. Now you can swing through. But you have Azorius mana up, so is it removal or is it a bounce spell? It might even be, do they run the blue land? The blue channel land? Let's see. They do not run the blue channel land.
Not even one?
Not even one.
I mean, I guess when you're 3 colors, it's a lot harder to do, but you know.
Oh man,
SirHamilton can do it.
I guess not, I guess I don't run the blue land, the blue channel. I run 2 white channel lands in my Jeskai deck. Okay, there's Fateful Absence, so we knew they had some kind of removal. Now they do have Fading Hope, so they could potentially.
Oh.
And then Kami comes back, because we know that's what Kami do. Gotta remove the Forge.
Get out of here, Runed Forge.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Gotta remove it. Farewell. Get rid of the graveyards too. I would have went Artifact too. You could have went Artifact. Then they don't get a draw.
Yeah, I mean,
you just click everything. I always click everything.
Click it all. I mean, we have what? We only have 2 farewells, right? Or do we have more than that?
No, only 2 farewells. So we've seen the first one. So there's also a card that I've also been running lately. I've been running Witness the Future, which is just, I think, is a host card with Hanada. Because it becomes, so it's 3 mana, and so it's 2 and a blue to shuffle up to 4 target spells from your graveyard into your library. But with Hanada, it becomes 1 mana because you're targeting those spells. So you get the cost reduction. So it becomes, oh my goodness. And there's the other farewell.
And saying, oh, there's an artifact and I got to get rid of it.
Do this, Showdown of Skulls. No, and this is one of the things that's really hard with the Runes deck. They don't care about your board wipes. They're just going to find...
They're going to find their gas.
Yeah, they find the gas. They draw so many cards. And again, like the 1 spell, 3 lands in very Showdown fashion.
But we've seen that doesn't affect them.
It doesn't even phase them.
They don't
So now
care.
they can go Rune Forge, find haste. I think they're dead here. Next turn they're definitely dead if they don't have the answer to get rid of Rune Forge. I don't think you cast that out. I think you just pass turn. You don't need the card draw right now. You're wasting your spells. Your spells.
Oh, Tamiyo Shopkeeper is so good. It just says you can't do nothing to me.
Hexproof and Indestructible is pretty good.
Yeah. She is, living the dream.
I think you got greedy on that, on playing that spell out. When you know that there's board wipes. Like, there's Divine. And it exiles, so Safekeeping does nada.
Nothing at all. Well, hey.
And while we have this time, guys,
yeah,
we have Zep going on in the background here, in between rounds, and also going up. You have got to check out this room. It is, I think it's amazing. I think it's one of the fun things you can do here. You can kind of like come into the comic book store, and there's clickables, there's things you can do. You can interact with chat, you can interact with us, and you can just have a blast with it. Name your own character, choose what your clothes you're wearing. It's awesome.
Yeah,
there'll be a link in chat. Hit it up. Check it out.
It's like, are you looking to make some friends without even, doing much? Just being there, being a living human being. Yeah, there's someone else who's also looking to see a living human being, and I think with Zep, I think you need to get in on the ground floor. And this is the first time I've ever heard of it, and you know, and I'm all around the internet. I've been to the internet and back, like back and forth everywhere. So
Is this lethal? 1, 2. I think this is lethal.
yeah, this is lethal. This is easy. But yeah, you should go to Zep and go to the thing, play some billiards with people.
Yeah, that's 13.
We're just building up and building up.
So not lethal.
Oh, okay.
Goes to 1.
They need a board. They need a board wipe. Does Tamio's shopkeeper give with
Yeah, they missed lethal because they could have played Tamio's. Tamio's safekeeping and got the counter from Skulls. So SirHamilton also missed lethal.
Possibly though, because
Well,
your opponent has
13,
Fading Hope mana, and
well,
I think that's
if they had Fading Hope mana, then why would you bother taking 13?
because you know you're gonna live. I don't know. I'm not Halo. Yeah, that's a good question, but I mean, we'll find out if they have Fading Hope or not.
I mean, either way, they're gonna gain some life here. They're at 33. I'm kind of salty. I'm disappointed in Halo. Halo had the win.
Halo had the win. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't make them sad. Hopefully they're happy. They don't.
Hopefully they check the VOD and they go, dang.
And they don't quit playing Magic.
And then look at this face.
They grow.
This face
they
right
grow.
here. This is your dad's face right here.
Your dad is disappointed.
Disappointment. Disappointment. I guess you need 2 Fading Hopes. Or divide by 0.
You need something. Magma Opus.
Oh, Magma Opus is good.
Not good enough, though.
And that's all she wrote, folks.
Well, hey, you never know. SirHamilton could just not attack. It's always a possibility. Oh, wait. Oh, they saw the line.
They attacked. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's a line. It's weird how that works.
They saw the line that attacking wins you the game.
You like to party. We like to party. All right. Do we have predictions up?
The prediction.
Who shall win, SirHamilton and or Swistak?
Honestly, I want SirHamilton to win because we've watched from SirHamilton's side a lot of this. So I feel like I'm playing. You know,
do you feel like you have that loyalty?
Yeah, I got the SirHamilton tattoo lined up.
So you even crack that can? You pouring a drink out for the homies?
Yeah. It's well, we're not sponsored by them, so it's trash.
It's like, what's that? Remember that cereal? It's like you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. It's like oatmeal crisp or something. You wouldn't like it.
Here's the thing. Since I'm not a mod in the chat, I'm gonna bet all of my pizza points.
Oh, you going all the bucks?
I'm going all my bucks on SirHamilton.
All right. Let me refresh chat.
Boom.
Let me get in there and let me put my bucks in there too. And I'll put all my bucks in on Swistak.
Oh. Does your chat, do they do a lot of channel point stuff? Do they like to bet? Because my chat does not like to bet. And I don't understand. It's nothing. These points are worthless.
But see, the thing is that the points can be worth something. Like I think on Hollywood's channel, I've already redeemed a pizza, baby, for 100 grand. So Hollywood's gonna send me. He's gonna order me a pizza sometime in the future. Also, suck it, Safade, because I got there first.
Oh, we've seen this. Well, on the last game, SirHamilton having put runes on lands. They don't do anything, right?
So now, like, here's my thing: is that I'm looking at their list, and I actually don't see them running any creature lands. You'd think you'd want to run creature lands, and then you could put your runes on the creature land, and then you can swing with those runes, right?
Yeah, I think though, like, you're already in a bad spot if you're doing it, and you really can't. And we've kind of watched this. You can't really. I feel like you can't really put your like, you can't have your land center tapped in the Naya deck. And if you are putting your runes on lands, are kind of already in a bad spot. And who wants to be in that, you know?
Oh, SirHamilton's coming in for freebies too. I might have to refund my points. I'm joking. I'm joking. I won't do that, guys. I'm joking.
But yeah, it's just, here it goes.
They're going all in. They know the thing is too is that Hamilton know there's no removal in game one. No removal, so they're just coming in. As they say, choo choo.
Choo it up. And what, you just play it? Yeah. Haunted Hollows.
Sure, but I think you die here.
I mean, if you don't die here, go buy a lotto ticket, because yeah, this is
Yeah, here you go. Goodbye. You did. Oh, actually no, they don't have any more enchantments to go. They're going okay. All right.
So
well,
hey,
you're taking 9 down to 3.
Oh, you got a hollow hunting.
But I think this is. I think we can say that's GG, right?
This is it. Yeah.
Oh, look at that though! 3 spells in a land. Like Swistak has the reversed luck that Hamilton has, instead of it being 1 spell, 3 lands.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of like rain on your wedding day. It worked perfectly for Hamilton when he only got 1 spell and 3 lands.
Cutting the runes for lifelink removal.
See, I think I just disagree with this. Your removal is only going to hit 1, right? 1 spell. All of the removal. So I think you just have to embrace the damage. You got to embrace getting your creatures out, because we've seen this all top 8, that you knock down, you get rid of everything on the Naya, on the rune side, and then 1 turn later, it's like nothing happened. They had no cards, they had nothing, and then you're like, oh, I'm feeling great about myself. Look at my fresh haircut, and then bam, you got nothing. And this isn't luck of the draw or luck of the hand. This is who's the better player.
Who's the better player? Who's coming in swinging?
And SirHamilton getting a turn 1 creature. Yeah.
Is a 3/3 trampler?
3/3 Shrampler, and you got to attack in. I mean, your opponent's not going to block. But now it's your opponent's turn to go off.
We're gonna gain this 3 life back.
Oh, and more. What are we getting in? What, 5? Numbskull. That's their name. They said they have to worry about Field of Ruin.
Yeah, but I feel like you would just like you would side out your creature lands for like Bezejuice. That's usually how I feel about it. Oh, wrong land. Feels bad when you draw a 1-mana spell that has the wrong color.
Well, why couldn't you play the rune just to refill your hand?
You can refill your hand, but I mean, like like I said, like how I was saying is that you basically waste a lifelink. Your creature already has lifelink.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's how I feel about like when your creature already has trample and then you give it trample again. It's like it already has trample. Give something else trample.
But the greed, you got to go for the greed.
The greed. It looks like you're gonna be winning these points. SirHamilton's coming in for the 2-0 sweep.
Well, I mean, hey, it is still early. 13 life is still a lot of life.
Listen, do you remember the last time we said about 13 life?
Oh, I do remember that. Sometimes you can be wrong.
Okay, so we give lifelink to Kami because that's what Kami want and Kami do. Don't call me baby.
This is kind of a bad spot.
Unfortunate. Lands.
All you have are lands.
I think Swizz is walking closer and closer to the Scoopsville.
Yeah, I mean, I almost feel like attacking might not have been the best play. You're kind of in the position to kind of
showdown. That's rough. See if they can find lands. SirHamilton finds lands and some spells. 1 land, 3 spells. But look at that. Runeforge right there, primed and ready for the next turn.
Yeah.
The writing is written on the wall.
Yeah, because if we didn't attack, well, we could have blocked all, right?
I think it would have double blocked there. The Kami and the Generous Visitor, just to kill the Naturalist, so they don't get free mana next turn. This kind of feels like, I mean, you're getting life, but I think you just die next turn.
Yeah, there's just
Runeforge goes down, and then you just have a bunch of free spells.
Yeah, there's just so many ways to die.
Yeah,
not many ways to live.
Basically, Runeforge, go get haste, rune, go off. Because it's all free mana now with Naturalist down there. Get an extra counter.
Yeah, I think going for the beatdown for Swistak was not the right play, and I think just trying to remove creatures by blocking might have been the right play. And the thing is, they haven't drawn removal, but now it's too late.
Yeah, the game's over. Game's over.
I wouldn't say that.
It's game over, Ida. It's game over.
Say that.
Put the fork in the turkey. It's done.
No, it's not done. It's
done.
Sorry. Halo proved to us that you can miss lethal.
It's true.
Your opponent was tapped out. You had lethal on board. So I'm not gonna say it's over until I see that it's over.
I'm saying it's over. It's over, baby. Put the fork in the turkey. It's done.
All right.
We're gonna gain 11 life here, so go to 22. Not lethal.
Not lethal. Catilda
is good.
It's okay. Catilda's gains. It's like a 7/7.
Catilda will go 1, 2, 3, 4,
maybe
5, 6, 7. It'll be a 7/7 when it hits the field. 8/8.
Oh, an 8/8. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I honestly think that Hamilton might have messed up here because they went for the trample ruin and not the haste ruin to go in with another attacker.
Interesting. So,
Because they had to go in with another attacker, they were forced to block
yeah, but
versus them just taking the damage.
this stance
Yeah,
is
Swiss knows it. Swiss knows it.
Swiss.
What a finish to a great event. Congratulations to SirHamilton for taking it down at the end with runes. What a finish, am I right? What a great mirror match that was. Two great foes just battling it out. I do want to give a big shout out again to our great commentary group of HearSayTTV and the IDA, doing such a fantastic job of covering the games today. And I hope to see you as well in the future in one of our events. Don't forget, you made it this far. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. As always, everybody, catch you next time and stay cheesy.